All right. Thanks for coming. I think thanks for being a little patient there. I think that works out really well having people come in at 8:30. I mean, now we got half of everyone already sorted out, so when the meeting's over, they can get out of here, and everyone else can get Aaron's attention. Um,
I received payment, so just check with me
yeah,
if you were supposed to file on anyone. I might have a payment here.
yeah. We normally don't do this
It's okay.
we
Not
normally
your fault.
do it on Tuesdays because Monday, we check the mail and make sure anything that came in over the weekend. But I didn't really have this chalked up as a holiday weekend. I didn't think about the mail not coming yesterday, so that was the earliest we could get stuff that was mailed in. Allison, we talked about this a little bit the last couple of weeks, but the chili cook-off date, I put on here tentatively February 10th
Okay.
at 4 p.m. So, I don't know, start practicing at home, get your recipes down, and more details to come on that. That's like 3 or 4 weeks away. 3 weeks away, maybe. Okay, let's see. Slate House Group vacancies. Aaron, is this up to date by any chance?
I did not.
Probably
update it.
not. Okay. Who has Slate House Group vacancies that have been vacant for over 30 days? What do we got, Bree? That one bedroom? Yeah. And no.
And no, not that studio, but it hasn't been 30 days.
You can run a report real quick.
South 8th Street.
So 8th Street. Oh, right. Okay. Well, so not right now, but if there's something that we need to do, and I think that one, you have some ideas how we could get that one rented, the 4th Street one. Let's talk about it. Because I don't want to just ignore that just let it go the way it is. Okay, well, let's talk about it. It's important to us. Who else has stuff that's been vacant for over 30 days? Which one, Salem?
Salem and 720 West Poplar.
Well, I mean, we don't know that.
Yeah. Oh,
That's-
that's
Salem we do though.
Salem we
Six
do.
oh four.
Salem is literally it's simply the street. There's boarded up properties on that street, so I mean that's kind of what you look at. The property condition itself is just fine. I mean it's perfectly rentable. It's perfectly fine. It's
What's that listed for?
right now we have it for 625.
It's a 2-bedroom house.
Yeah, literally house. I mean,
Yeah,
even-
grocery parking for the yard.
yeah.
So what do you think? What do you think we have to do to get it rented?
I
Just
think we have to wait for tax time to hit. Anybody's going to live in that neighborhood is waiting for their tax return right now.
yeah. So you think people?
Like we talked.
Yeah.
Let me sell it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Well,
Almost.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it sounds like a great.
Selling it.
Yeah, it sounds like a great opportunity, but when you literally drive down the street once,
It is.
you understand.
All the houses are boarded out.
You
There's
understand.
like maybe only 3 active on that side of the street.
Mm-hmm.
We should buy them all and turn it into a Slate House Group community.
You
Oh.
could probably do it for about 40 grand.
All right.
Baltic
Well,
Avenue and Monopoly.
Chad, what do you want to bring the price down, or what do you want to do? I mean, I
You
agree.
go
We're
under-
gonna sell it, but
Go under 600 to see if we can.
Yeah, try 595.
Yeah, the only weird thing about it is I don't know if having a lower paying tenant helps us sell it or not. It's probably
Because then you're
less
and once you get into a lease, then you're locked in.
right, it's less appealing to an investor.
all right, maybe we just keep it where it's at and put a focus on selling it.
Sure.
That's what I think.
That sound better.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'll put a sign like we were just talking about signs.
Yeah. And Devin, you have a King Street one, right?
250 East King. We have an application. It's approved. The guy's going to get back to me sometime this week. He's got 2 more properties to look at with Southern Property, and then I'll make his decision. So it's being actively shown.
Okay.
Good feedback. So property's
Just a
being
matter of
shown.
time, you think?
Yeah. We'll have it running here soon. I'm not worried about that one.
Okay. Anyone else have anything off the top of their heads?
I just have. I mean, it's one, but she just got it. Like we got to put pictures on. So I mean, it's listed on here as 671 Kings for Janine, but
Yeah.
it says on here for
that's
32
not
days,
ours,
but not
though.
really.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're,
you just
yeah,
the slate
just to
number.
clarify, this
I'm
is
sorry.
we just added this little section at the
Just
beginning of
our stuff.
every meeting, just to put a little emphasis on our vacant properties, just to make sure they don't go by the wayside.
What about 1217 Moss? Did that?
The basement is rented.
Yeah,
Number,
yeah,
number 3 in the basement? Really?
yeah. It's a weird numbering. There's a story why, but that's for another
Is
day.
it like sealed though, like deposit or lease?
Yeah,
We did.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
We made some exceptions to let them in there. But it's a basement. How much could they mess it up? I don't know.
Yeah.
And then Mike, we get Berry Hill
Yeah, it's right.
rented. Okay. I'm sorry. One more thing. And then Greenwich. Are there still 2?
The front I heard is rented.
Yeah, number 4 is the one still available.
Number 4, yeah. But I think he had an application. I don't know if it.
Dennis will be coming in tomorrow to meet with Aaron, so we can go over that with him. And that's, I also want to point out, if you can't make this mid-month eviction meeting, since it's so important with getting the paperwork filed, we'll have to ask you to come in, later today or tomorrow. So like Dennis couldn't be here, but he is coming tomorrow to meet with Aaron and go through his stuff.
And Chris, you got the Philadelphia Street. That's listed and.
Philadelphia
West
Street.
Philadelphia,
597.
Yeah,
It's already,
he rented it.
already rented
Great.
it.
How rented is it? Like, do we have deposit and lease
Am
yet?
I right here?
Perfect.
I rented it last night.
All right, we like those kind of answers.
In terms of one to rented.
Okay, keep moving here.
Don't forget to introduce Justin.
Oh yeah, I'll do that right now. Justin's the new face in the room. He'll be up in Harrisburg with Mike. Gene was doing the property management. We had a long talk with him. Gene wants, we're gonna have him focus more on just being a realtor and doing his real estate work. So he's still holding his license here, but it just turned out that we didn't think being a property manager was going to be a good fit for him. So you still might see him around the office, but not here at our property manager meetings. So Chris is on board, or sorry, not Chris. Justin is on
I'm close,
board.
man.
He was a real estate agent. Prior to that, he did some law enforcement type stuff.
Yeah, I was a cop for 8 years.
So so he should be able to hold his own up in the
Yeah.
streets of Harrisburg. So we're excited about that. He'll be a good addition. Okay, Judah's not here, is he? No one saw Judah around. Okay. Maintenance department update. I was talking to Rob. He wanted me to just quickly go over the work order, the flow of how that works, just to make sure that we're all doing that consistently and the same. I know Aaron does a great job of going over this with the new guys, but I thought this would just be a good chance just to quickly remind everyone, right? When a new work order comes in, first thing we do, call a tenant, see if it's legitimate, if we really need to act on it, or if it's something we should just ignore, or if it's something we can fix over the phone with them. Second thing, call the owner, get the owner approval. Then we want to go in and update the work order, make sure the description was clear, because sometimes the tenants submit it themselves and the work order description is so vague or confusing that when our guys go out to fix it, they fix the wrong thing. So just because someone else, just please be clear with the description. And then the last thing, and this is the one that I think we've had a couple issues with. I think overall we're doing a really good job, but it just brought to my attention once or twice is when it comes in, it's sitting there as new, right? Once we get the owner approval and we want it to be approved, or we want it to be done, we're going to switch the status from new to waiting. Don't ever switch it to waiting until we have the owner approval. Because if you switch it to waiting, Rob will schedule it to be done, and then it's going to happen. Okay, so keep it as new until we have owner approval. All right, human resources. Yeah.
Just for my own, once it is submitted as waiting and he schedules it, he takes care of it. Do we then go back into say that it's completed, do any follow up after that point?
No, you.
Okay.
It's
That's
out
fine
of
as
your
far as-
hands.
okay.
It's done. What you can do though is you can always go in and search your work orders
Rob asked me to
and
do that
mark
this
as
morning
com-
just to make sure. that
yeah.
it's right.
And then but once what'll happen is when Rob's guys finish it, Tina and Billing is gonna mark it complete and it's gonna disappear.
Gotcha.
If you ever want to see those, you can go into the work order and sort it by completed,
Okay.
and then it'll show up all your completed work orders. And just in case you forgot, like maybe what was
So
just
if I
make
can
sure
still see it on like the little notifications on the AppFolio, technically it hasn't been
it
completed
isn't
through the
done.
system yet.
Right, it's not completely done, or maybe it just got done that day and hasn't been closed out yet.
Understood.
But and I wouldn't say it's not a bad idea to, if you see something was completed, to give the tenant a call and be like, hey, is everything okay? Is this just a kind of checking up,
On
All right. I added this human resource update. The reason I did that is up until this month, I've been kind of the makeshift human resource department, and sometimes it goes well, sometimes it probably doesn't get as much attention as it should have. So Allison is going to be switching. I shouldn't say switching. She's just going to be adding to her plate of duties the human resource department. So over the next couple of months, you're going to start seeing some of those emails that may normally come from me. They're gradually going to start shifting and coming from Allison. Things like payroll, vacation days, just those kind of things. Allison we'll be doing it together, but eventually Allison will be the one running the payroll, and so just wanted to let you know where that's going. Sound good, Allison? Okay. Okay. 5 vacancies. How are we doing there, Aaron? Are we filling them? How's the contest going?
Yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah, I looked at this the other day, and it looked like we're making some progress. I don't know how 100% up to date this is. I know Aaron's been kind of
That's
swamped
Sunday
with
evening.
the eviction tracker. But I'll just
In the very front is kind of the.
so
So Kirsten's got the highest percentage right now, and Bree's got the most units rented. But you can see it is pretty close. And a lot of you guys too have leases. I'm not counting it until it's completely done. Lease is signed, deposit is posted in AppFolio.
Right, so I mean that's kind of cool, right? We've in just 2 weeks since we've been here last time, we've leased out. Does that mean 16 apartments? Right, that's pretty good. So Bree got 4 of them, and Bree has a little bit of an advantage there because she has like a million vacancies. And
Blessing and a curse. I guess.
yeah.
And I will go through like each of yours with each of you because I'm sure there's ones that I haven't seen or something. So we'll make sure that everybody's accurate.
Yeah. So, all right, but you can see it's anyone's game here. Kirsten's really. What do you have? Probably you probably 5 or something. You got 3 out of 5. Yeah. We maybe should have had like a minimum amount to qualify, but hey, that's why we have 2 different categories. Okay, so that's that. We'll hopefully have that tallied up and ready to roll for next meeting. Okay, customer service. We're still kind of compiling our surveys and figuring out where we can improve our customer service. Just being friendly, and then also just replying to emails and phone calls. Okay, one of the last things here, and then we'll be done, is this team concept. Chad, Aaron, and I have been talking about this a little bit. We're gonna roll this out in Harrisburg a little bit. It's not any real change for us. It's going to be the way we market it to our owners and tenants. The idea is, let me open this window.